Hi, my name is OnixOnigiri. I stream a variety of content on Twitch, anything from shooters or cozy games. I also enjoy doing art streams and co-working. I currently stream every Tuesday and Thursday. I do try to do an extra day if I can. And I basically just stream because I'm a creative and all of my hobbies align with streaming, so it's just something that I'm passionate about.
Hi, hello, welcome in everyone. I'm Watch Holly. This is OnixOnigiri. We're going to talk about how to grow offline when you're not streaming. But first, if you could actually start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is OnixOnigiri, or you can call me Oni. Currently, I'm affiliated on Twitch, and I've been streaming for about 3-ish years now, but only 2 years consistently because I'm pursuing education and work all the time.
Nice. Pursuing education as a teacher?
No, just like I went back to school for my bachelor's. I've done a couple different things, like education-wise.
Yeah.
But just consistently in school.
Oh my God, I'm in school as of a couple months, October as well too. So I'm right there with you, girl.
It's tiring, but it's fun.
It's a lot. Yeah. Okay, so let's kind of talk about ways that you try and grow while you're not streaming. Do you have any offline content strategies?
Yes, so mostly my strategies involve just being consistent on TikTok. I try to use a lot of like the trending sounds, and I'll take those like audios and like what's trending or meme or whatever you want to call it, and I'll try to just make relatable streaming or gaming videos, and I'll just try to push those on all my other platforms. That way I'm like getting something out there alongside of like clips.
Oh, I like that. Okay. And then what do you do with your Twitch VODs? Like, what's your content pipeline? Or are you just making those offline meme trending sound videos?
So I do take clips from my VODs. I usually will do them manually, or I'll like sometimes use Frosty tools, but I'm a little more slow at getting like the clips themselves out just because of like the time. So that's kind of when all those other offline sorts of like TikTok videos come into play to like fill those gaps. But I'll take clips if I can, and I'll post them once they're done, and then in between it's just those other types of videos.
Okay. Nice. Nice. And how often do you post by chance?
On TikTok, I try to post every day, if not every other day. As far as like Instagram and like YouTube Shorts and stuff like that go, I'm a little more inconsistent on those, but as soon as I like make TikTok content, I also try to funnel that out onto my other platforms as well.
Okay. Nice. And what's your best performing piece of content, and why do you think it worked?
My best performing piece is a Marvel Rivals video where I was using actually a sound from TikTok that was trending, and I was kind of taking jabs at the characters in Rivals. I love the game, but it's just like friendly jabs. And everybody basically had something to say about it. It blew up on YouTube, and I think because everybody could say something about it, whether they agreed with what I was saying or they disagreed or they took it personally and they were mad at me for like insulting their character, they just had something that they wanted to comment, which is what kept it like going and going.
Oh, you kind of rage baited them a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
No, I love that. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so let's talk about, other than social media, what are some ways that you grow while you're not streaming? That's not like TikTok and Reels.
So I like to, of course, spend time in my Discord community. I think that is a good way to like just kind of build it, because of course people from your stream are going to join the community, but if they like it there and they feel welcome there, of course other people are going to be invited by them. You'll be able to talk about it like while you are live and stuff like that. People will be interested in joining, and you know, if they find themselves having a good time there and with everybody, they'll be more likely to like interact with like content. I've noticed. And I also do try to like play and collab with other creators, not even necessarily just to like post, but just for fun. You know, I meet a lot of people that I get along with, and you know, us being able to interact with each other will of course, you know, lead to us meeting other people. I learn things from them, they learn things from me, and we all just kind of like, you know, lift each other up, and it helps in the long run.
Yeah, no, definitely. And what are your favorite tools for making social media content on? Do you use CapCut or things like that?
Yeah, I'm a CapCut girly. I love
Okay.
CapCut.
Okay.
I'm so bad at editing, not like really anymore, but when I started streaming and stuff like that, I did not know how to really edit anything, and CapCut is just really beginner friendly, so that is like my go-to for TikToks or just anything clip related to.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's very user friendly. And when
And
you
free.
and free, we like free.
Yeah.
And when you do edit, do you kind of create a hook at the beginning of your videos?
I try to, yeah. Especially with those TikTok relatable types of like videos or anything like with a trending sound. I try to go for like visual hooks, especially. Just even if it's not related to what the video is on, I just want something for somebody to notice and maybe talk about. So that'll be like maybe a cool outfit, my background, for example, too, or like I'll have like a pimple patch on my face or something, or I'll be doing something with my hands and that's like, they're like stuck on it. So they might
Right.
say something or they'll just be watching me do whatever it is I'm doing.
Yeah. You brought up trends a few times. Let's talk about that for a second. How are you finding these trends? How are you finding the sounds and how are you implementing them?
I kind of just curate my For You page to be all things that I'm like interested in making content about. So I'll find myself like if I see other videos I do like random cat videos or something, as much as I like them, I don't watch them and I like will click not interested because I try to only focus on the things that like I want to create. So it's showing me more sounds and more things that people are doing, and that like kind of helps me tie it into like what I would do for my niche.
Oh, that's so interesting. And then when you see those videos that come up on your For You page, is that when you find the sounds?
Yeah, I'll take the sounds from there. I'll kind of go through and see what people are doing with it, and I will save them. And I actually have like a little notes section and like a little like storage Discord server, and I'll just throw them all in there and like write down my ideas, and they'll be saved, and I'll just go back to them when I can.
Oh, I like that. Okay, that's good. And when you post all of these offline content on social media, do you look at your analytics afterwards?
I do. I try to. I'm not like the best at keeping up on them, but I'll try to really pay attention to how many views things are getting, as well as like likes, comments, and follows. The views kind of like show me like how much it's being pushed, and if like what I'm doing is like keeping people there to watch it. But I also really do like to look at comments and follows, because that'll show me what topics like people are interested in, and I'll know like if I want to make more related to that, or if I want to like try to find something else instead to do.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay. And my last question is, do you have any advice for any other content creators that are trying to be like you and get into the short form content?
I think my best piece of advice that I could give is to just kind of start posting and not to hesitate posting, because like I said, with my streaming for like 3-ish years and only 2 being consistent, I never really got into consistently posting offline stuff because I was worried about my editing and I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to like learn before I started posting. But I think people should kind of just dive in, because it'll get them to learn like different like tactics quicker, as well as like they'll figure out what they're interested in like faster.
Okay, well, perfect. No, that's so good. I love that. Like, figure out kind of what sticks, figure out what you want to do, and just kind of get it out there.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too. I do like regret waiting so long to start posting, because I found myself not really knowing like what I was learning, like if it would actually work or not, because it wasn't actually there. Like nobody was there to watch it or do anything. I was just watching it myself, and you have to like put it out there for people to see to like kind of figure out certain things.
No, definitely. All right, well, perfect. Thank you so freaking much for doing this today.
Thank you for having me. I
Yes.
enjoyed it.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'll say goodbye to you afterwards. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.